Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ted Neum. I'm a food beverage report photographer based out of Philadelphia. Let me lower this light real fast. But alright. There, I'm using a smaller beauty dish in the Zhiyun 200 right now. So, gotta get the light much more centered on my face specifically and my body. Instead of it was pretty much higher up, it would have just covered my face and that sort. So, if you're new here, my name is Ted Neum. I'm a food beverage report photographer based out of Philadelphia. 2 weekends ago, I came back from Chicago. I put up my video about my time in Chicago, did a little travel vlog, and so yeah. Right now, I'm not drinking any coffee right now because I potentially have high blood pressure issues. So I'm gonna see a doctor today to start monitoring it and see where it goes from there. I noticed this from yesterday. I got home. I was driving home from work. I had to turn on the AC because I thought it was my bronchial spasms where I've also been having shortness of breath. So I was like, oh, maybe it's that. So I turned the AC. I got home. I walked my dog Rocky, and then I got back home. I rested for about 20 minutes, and I started setting this up to test out a vlog idea. I was like, okay, something feels weird. So I measured my blood pressure, and it was pretty high. So I was like, okay, this is strange. And then it stayed elevated throughout the night. The lowest it went to was 109. This morning I got up, it was at 118. So I'm like, this is definitely weird because I've basically fasted for 8 hours. I just only got up to get dressed to exercise. But I test my blood pressure before I exercise because, I wanted to see what my baseline is. And I was like, oh shoot, this is crazy. So I exercised. So I have an appointment with the mini clinic at CVS at 10:20 to start monitoring this. I already have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday because before this blood pressure situation, I wanted to check out what was going on with my breathing. So I guess I could double up with that one for that specific situation. So yeah, I got back from Chicago. I stayed mostly at Argyle Street in Chicago. Well, I didn't stay there. I spent more. I ate more there. Is what I'm trying to say. My Airbnb was actually closer to the event space, which was actually the cheapest in the area. If I stayed closer to Argyle Street, it will have taken like a 40-minute train ride to get to the event space from the area. So I was like, you know what? I'll just book a hotel or Airbnb is closest to the event space, and train it from there to other places. So the priority was the event. So yeah. Anyway, so now that I'm back home, I did all the photos and all that sort and videos. I finished all the work for Philly Inquirer. So now it's just me hustling for more work, like usual. Let me turn up the juice of my light. So I'm gonna start making mailers and send those. And when this comes in, send those out because, I'd like to get more work. But I think that's also causing me to have stress. So that's it's between what's going on in the world and and trying to get freelance work is definitely stressful. So for the reduction of stress, I've been minimizing how much news I've been consuming. I know that since Shitface has been reelected, I've been on checking the news every single day, and I know it gets worse, and it's just getting worse. So it's like I fell into an endless loop of seeing what new shit has come down our way, and it sucks because I want to stay involved, but I can't do it if it's causing me to have stress and have these health issues. And my doctor at the time was like, yeah, try to create a bubble. Whatever's out there, don't worry about it. Whatever, just worry about the things that affects you in your bubble. I'm like, yeah. How is this not affecting everyone's individual bubble? Like, and now that all this research cuts is definitely cut into the budget of the university, which cuts into the library, and if we do more cuts, I'm probably going to lose my job. So it's like how am I supposed to, not stress about any of this? And let alone gas prices fluctuating. And thankfully it's gone down a bit, but it's probably going to go back up because we got clowns in office, and they started a war in Iran who's closed Strait Hormuz. So anyway, yeah, I do know if I keep going in this route, I'm going to probably stress out, and I'm just going to video myself stressing out on the camera. So I'm just going to try to keep this specifically for what I'm trying to do. But yeah, it's right now it is kind of a struggle because the blood pressure is really getting annoying. This Apple Watch does not monitor my blood pressure very well, let alone tell time very well when you're doing exercises. But so yeah, I'm just gonna keep on creating mailers. I'm probably gonna take a break from going out to monitor this blood pressure situation. So it'll be a boon too, so I can save money. But I love to rather just go out and just explore. But if I don't think it's food or drinks that's what's causing me to have high blood pressure, to be honest. Because if I already have high blood pressure now, and all I did was wake up and exercise and drink water, and there's something else that's going on. I mean, it could be residual sodium levels, but I'll just leave that for the doctor to help me find out. But I guess I'm glad I don't have any work right now, because this would become an issue while I'm shooting. So I'm just gonna keep on practicing. I'd love to have some coffee right with me right now, but I'm trying to cut back on caffeine to gauge the situation. Maybe I need to go to decaf. I don't like decaf. But anyway, that's the update of me right now. Is a whole lot of things thrown in the video at once. But yeah, I honestly, yeah, I think that's what I'm just gonna do and just leave it at that. And see where I go from here.